children walked through the woods for hours and hours. The trees got bigger and bigger, and it was getting dark. There was lots of thunder, and animals made horrid rustling noises in the night. Foxes and wolves. And a huge, big bear. There's no bears. There was then, with fangs to reach you. Can we go back, Julie? Bear's coming. Run, Sean. Julie! Julie, come back. Bear's got me. Julie, where are you? Oh, tell. Stay there.
I understand the feelings of the Midsomer worthy community. Setwell Wood has been a place of recreation for generations. Children play there. People walk their dogs, picnic, and I'm sure all sorts of things. But none of that alters the fact that the land belongs to Mr. Harrington. As for this long list of objections, nothing warrants an injunction to prevent Mr. Harrington selling his wood or Whitley Estates felling it.
With all due respect, Your Honour.
Miss Sullivan, when a barrister addresses the bench with those words, it is because he or she is about to show no respect at all. Please don't.
All rise.
Where do they get these judges from? The man burgled his way through every village in the county.
Look, we catch the criminals, we offer up the evidence. Not everyone likes what happens in court, and maybe the judge was right. Give the boy one more chance. Oh, look, a squadron of pigs over Corston.
It's not finished. They move in next week. Setwell Wood will be flattened in a fortnight. When my dead body suits me.
Not the way, Simon.
There are those who prefer your body alive and kicking. Right, Miss Sullivan?
Get up! I'm a police officer, and I want you two to walk away from each other in opposite directions now, or I'll arrest you both.
Nice day for it, Rector. Hi. Hey. Okay, off you go. I've got to talk to Mummy.
I've already heard.
You should have seen the look on Simon's face. He really thought that bitch of a barrister would beat me. Anyway, the whole thing will be done in a couple of weeks and the money in the bank.
You'll be relieved?
Oh, come on, Caroline. We can put the separation behind us. The boys will have a proper home again, the way it was.
The way it was is what worries me.
What do you mean?
Susan Bartlett. How do I trust you again if you're screwing her?
I'm not, Caroline.
Susan Bartlett stood between us through 6 years of marriage. If she's still there, forget it all. You can sell your precious farm and pay me what you owe.
no point going through it all again.
I'm not losing because some old fool of a judge can't see past the end of his nose.
Setwell Wood belongs to James. Whatever we say about the environment or the local community, it means sod all.
One of the intriguing things about English common law is it's a mess. The further you go back, the bigger the mess.
I think a history lesson's going to solve anything.
We don't need a solution. Just the mess. 500 years ago, Abbey Farm was part of Midsomer Abbey. It was sold off after the dissolution. According to these, half of any profit made from Setwell Wood, cash or kind, can be claimed by the abbot's successor. That's the rector.
This wouldn't stand up for 5 minutes.
This is ammunition for months of legal wrangling. Harrington will be bankrupt before a chainsaw starts buzzing.
Why keep it back till now?
Pointless telling the rector he might have a financial interest in the wood if you were getting Abbey Farm anyway.
This is about saving Setwell Wood, Bernadette, not forcing James out.
So you buy Abbey Farm and save the environment. Perfect end.
I've got to go.
Cows don't care what time you get home, Simon. Either the ones in the milking parlour or the one in the house.
Sorry, Victoria. Didn't see you. My fault. Not nice when neighbours drag you into a courtroom. So you'll understand I'm a bit preoccupied.
I do, James. Perfectly. As your mother might put it, preoccupied as a newt.
We ran all the way to the road, all the way home. They'd never have caught us.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's filthy out there.
Hello, Dad.
Hello. James Harrington has just missed me. He was on the wrong side of the road. I don't think he was even looking.
What happens in court?
He can cut the wood. I wish he'd lost, but at least he might put a stop to it all.
We nearly found the robbers' hideout in the wood, Dad. There was a lady they knocked out. Their dog came after us.
Julie, there's no gang of robbers in Setwell Wood. Don't keep going on about it.
She must have seen them hiding, and then they hit us so they could escape.
That's enough. Starting the life out of your brother. I don't want to hear any more of your stories.
Come on, both of you, upstairs.
It's not my bedtime.
It is tonight. Go on, off you go.
you doing?
There's a footpath there, not a car park. You'll know what trespass is.
Mr. Harrington, you'd be very unwise to allow them to start felling trees.
Just a bit of preliminary work. They move in next week. But that hasn't got anything to do with you or anybody.
We will be going back to court.
You fired all your guns.
Oh, no. And you don't know how much the next salvo is going to cost you.
Doing it again. Victoria Bartlett garden inspection. Every time she tells me how well it's doing, she means must try harder.
She does it to everybody.
Not everyone lives opposite her. Julie's still sulky. She normally forgets these stories after 5 minutes.
Well, I've got to exercise the hound so she can come with me. I'll go up where they were playing. Have a look.
Well, it's only encouraging us,
No. Cold light of day. You gotta put an end to it all.
We done. I could do with a drink.
Ah, marvellous, ladies. Delightful. Hannah, I do think a gun in church.
Oh, well, I could hardly leave it outside. That would be terribly irresponsible of me. Let's go.
I think we can expect news of Setwell Wood. Bernadette, Miss Sullivan, feels there are legal avenues still to explore.
Miss Sullivan only bought a house here a year ago. Mostly she's in London.
She means to help.
Hannah's family have been here for hundreds of years, like mine. I love the wood as much as anyone, but I don't see things the way my son does. And if there's no other way for James to save his farm, I can't blame him.
He's got forestry people up there already. We'll have to move quickly.
Oh, dear.
Hello, Victoria.
Bernadette?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, it's all right. I'm just clearing up. I leave you two to conspire alone.
Yes. Where the documents are in the vestry.
I did see the lady.
Julie, stories aren't lies, but they're not the truth either.
It's not a story.
Come back. Chaser, Pharaoh, come here. Come here. Wait. Reefers, come here. Come here, boy. I want you to go straight home and tell your mother to phone the police and the ambulance to come here.
What's wrong?
Tell her to phone the kennels too. We're going to need a lorry to take the hounds back.
We're going to walk.
Just go and do it, Julie.
Sergeant Close, just over this.
Right, let's try it. Yeah, over here.
we know who she is?
Susan Bartlett, local farmer's wife. Same one. We met him yesterday. Throwing a punch outside court.
That's a positive idea, is it?
Yes. Mr. Fielding knows her.
He found the body?
Well, his dogs did. He was exercising the Midsummer Hunt pack. He's the kennel master.
Mr. Fielding. Detective Chief Inspector Barnaby.
I pulled her out. Yeah, I couldn't leave her in there, and I knew there was nothing I could do for her. She must have been dead since yesterday afternoon.
How do you mean, since yesterday afternoon?
Well, my daughter saw the body. We didn't believe her.
Your daughter saw the body dead?
But not in the pond. Somewhere in the bushes. I just thought it was one of her stories. Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry.
Just tell me where the bitch is.
Really, Mr. Harrington, I won't have that.
Leave the sanctimonious claptrap. The police have cordoned off the wood. They won't let me on my own land. They won't say why. Where's the Sullivan woman?
I think she's gone. Gone to London.
I'll have her. Simon, all of you.
We're a heifer short in the top field.
In the barn, looked a bit lame.
You couldn't tell me that, Jonah.
Weren't here for me to tell.
I'll print out a list of cows ready for AI. Can you check it before they all go out? Now, Jonah. Should be an email to confirm bulls.
I don't need guff to tell me a cow's bullying. It's never right, that thing. Cows know when they're for serving. That's the Lord's work, that is. There shall not be male or female barren among you, or any of your cattle.
Have you seen Susan this morning? Is she still in bed?
Well, I just came to leave her eggs. She comes and goes when she comes and goes. About as predictable as you in that department.
Get out of my way!
Mr. Bartlett.
Move it now or I do it myself.
Mr. Bartlett, you may remember me. We met yesterday. I'm Detective Chief Inspector Barnaby. This is Detective Sergeant Troy. And I need to talk to you.
Where would your wife have sent this from, Mr. Bartlett?
She had a laptop in the house.
She had her own email address, did she?
Where was she? I mean, what?
The body was found in Setwale Wood this morning. It appears she drowned. But we'll know more after the post-mortem. I will have to ask you to confirm her identity, sir.
Susan. I just never thought that
Shall we go up to the house? Obviously, there are questions I need to ask you.
Yeah.
See what else you can get here.
Mr. Bloxham, you don't live on the farm. When was the last time you saw Mrs. Bartlett?
Yesterday.
What time is that?
Got them all in milking. 10, maybe?
You didn't see her after that?
Not here, I didn't.
I saw her yesterday, early. That was the last time. I was going out, she was coming downstairs.
And she wasn't in when you got back from the court?
I don't know. I assumed she was. I went straight to bed myself. The court case had been a bit of a shock. We needed to take stock, so we'd been talking till late.
And you were where?
At Bernadette Sullivan's. She's the barrister for the campaign.
What time did you get home?
10:30, a little later.
You had separate bedrooms?
Dairy farmers work unsociable hours. It was better for Susan.
Who else was at this meeting?
It wasn't a meeting exactly. It was more of a debriefing. Bernadette and me.
What was this truth that's being referred to in the email? I must face up to the truth now. No more pretending. What was that?
Susan and I have been trying to start a family for the last 8 years, ever since we were married. It didn't happen.
You think that's what she means?
Well, I knew the truth a long time ago, but for Susan, there was always another consultant, another drug, some high-tech science mumbo-jumbo. There was never going to be a baby. She wouldn't accept it. I didn't know how bad her depression had gone.
He last saw his wife at 8 o'clock yesterday morning. What about Bloxham? Was he here all day?
On and off. Last saw Mrs. Bartlett at 12 on his way into the village. She was leaving the Harrington farm.
And Bartlett was just about to go into court with this man, Harrington. Not the best time to drop in for a cup of coffee, was it?
Susan Bartlett only ever went to Abbey Farm when her husband wasn't around.
Do I detect a euphemism?
Bloxham reckons they were at it.
That's better try. Don't start discussing matters of the flesh with delicacy and discretion. I'll never know what you're talking about.
Oh, hello, Simon. What is? All right, what's happened? Just tell me.
Are you sure about all this?
Oh, yes. I saw her in the bushes.
What were her clothes like?
I couldn't see exactly. And then we were frightened and we ran. I saw a shoe.
Thank you, Sean. And you couldn't see who this person was?
A lady.
Do you think she'd been hurt?
She could have been knocked out, like by a robber. But later I thought it was like she was asleep. You know. The dog was a Jack Russell. I didn't know him, but I would remember. If you got all the Jack Russells together, I could pick him out.
Oh, we'll think about the dog later. Now, for the moment, I don't want you to say anything to anyone. No one at all. It has to be a secret. Can you do that for me?
We could help. We could find things.
Now, you've been a great help already. Thank you, Julie.
You two go upstairs and play. Inspector Barnaby's got a lot to do.
Come on, Sean. Goodbye.
Bye, Julie. Bye, Sean.
She's been telling so many tales lately, and making things up all about the woods. If only we'd listened, if we just...
Hi there, I can't get to the phone just now. Please leave a message.
Bernadette, I need to talk to you. Something terrible. Susan... I was trying to get hold of Bernadette to tell her that...
Don't you have more important things to see to?
I don't know.
Susan's dead. If there's anything you can do to stop people believing her suicide was your fault, you should do it. I know you didn't have much time for her in life lately, but I'd like to think that in death you can do something more decent than rush off into the arms of your mistress.
Oh, it's you. Chief Inspector Barnaby, right? You've got a bloody cheek. Well, don't think you're going to get away with it. My woods, my timber. That's what the judge said.
Shall we start again, Mr. Harrington? We don't seem to be on the same track. I need to ask you some questions.
You won't let me into Setwell Wood. I'm the one with the questions.
There's a police investigation going on in Setwell Wood. Nobody is allowed in until I am satisfied that the scene has been preserved and the evidence safe.
Evidence of what?
Do you know Mrs. Susan Bartlett?
What kind of a question is that?
Look, I haven't got time to waste. Can you say when you last saw Mrs. Susan Bartlett, please?
I wouldn't know. I pass her in the street. I don't talk to the woman.
Mrs. Bartlett's body was found in a pond in Setwell Wood this morning. She was dead. The wood belongs to you. Shall we come inside? Then you can tell me what the Susan Bartlett you don't talk to was doing here yesterday morning. She was here. What time?
11-ish. She didn't stay. I had to be in court. She popped in, that's all.
Did she make a habit of popping in?
Of course she didn't.
And why yesterday?
The row over Setwell Wood. She thought there could be a last-ditch compromise between Simon and me. Waste of time. You saw that yourself.
Can I make something clear to you? I am investigating a suspicious death. At the moment, you're one of the last people to have seen Susan Bartlett alive.
You think somebody killed her?
Anyone have a reason to?
Oh, for God's sake, I didn't.
And the truth shouldn't be a problem, should it?
Simon and I grew up together. We weren't always at each other's throats. We were friends. Susan and I were an item in our teens. Then I was away, agricultural college. Next thing, she's marrying Simon. A whirlwind romance. Like hell. He was at her, behind my back all the time.
A long time ago.
I was still in love with her. My wife Caroline knew, eventually. It didn't make for much of a marriage.
Mrs. Bartlett. Can we get up to date?
And Susan was... Yes? She made a play for me. All these years later. So it happened. I needed to find out how I felt. And I did. I realised I'd stopped loving her a long time ago. I knew what was really important. Caroline, the boys. So I ended it.
Yet she was here on the day she died.
I told her it was over. She didn't get the message. I told her again.
Where were you last night?
I was in the pub. A couple of pubs. I came home, had another drink, went to bed.
Anyone confirm that?
Not once I left the last pub. You're wasting your time here. And don't husbands usually top the list of suspects?
There's no one on the top of any list as yet, Mr. Harrington. Doesn't mean to say there won't be. I may not know a lot about farming, but I'm very used to separating the sheep from the goats. No doubt about the cause of death, is there, or the time? Right. I'll pick the report up tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Post-mortem?
Yes. Susan Bartlett definitely drowned, and she drowned sometime between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. There's no sign of any kind of a struggle. The suicide note was emailed at 9:48, so the suicide theory fits perfectly, except for the fact that Julie Fielding saw Susan Bartlett's body lying in Sitwell Wood earlier that afternoon.
If Julie did see the body, it was at least 6 hours before Mrs. Bartlett died.
Well, that gives us something to go on, doesn't it?
What?
Doesn't make any sense at all, does it? As I was walking up the stair, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. I wish he'd stay away.
I spent the night at my flat in London. I just walked in. Was it an accident?
Not an accident, no. The general opinion in the village is suicide.
That's not your opinion.
Other people's assumptions are interesting. I've made none myself. You're a barrister. You'll understand about suspicious death. Mr. Bartlett says he spent the evening of the Sitwell Wood court case here. Is that right?
Yes.
When did he leave?
I'm not sure exactly. 10, half past.
And you were with him all that day since?
Since the night before. There was a case to prepare. It was late. He stayed the night. Silence signifies you'd like to know the nature of our relationship.
Yeah, it would save time.
I didn't make up the spare bed.
Mr. Bartlett chose not to tell me that he spent the previous night here with you.
Discretion. The Bartletts have an image in the community.
Did Mrs. Bartlett know about the relationship?
Maybe. I never got the impression she was very concerned what Simon got up to. She had other things on her mind. But then you'll know about that.
No. Like what?
Depression. It was hardly a secret. Look, I'm sorry about Susan, of course, but I barely knew the woman. If she did commit suicide, I don't suppose it's much of a surprise. But the short version is, Simon was with me from 9 in the morning till 10:30 the following night.
He didn't go home at all?
Briefly, to talk to Bloxham. There's more to say about cows than I've fathomed.
How long was he there?
An hour and a bit. You're surely not suggesting Simon had something to do with his wife's death? That's absurd.
No, I'm sure you're right. Well, thank you. Thank you for your help, Mrs. Sullivan.
Morning. What's happened? Who's...
Bernadette, why the hell didn't you tell me you were going away? I was trying to get hold of... What did he want?
I'll need to take these back, Mr. Bartlett. I'll give you a receipt.
Well, who the hell do you think it was? Yes. So I'll talk to you later.
Miss Sullivan?
Any reason why not? Look, am I going to get an explanation for all this? Why is my house being searched? Why are Susan's things being taken?
The laptop that Sergeant Troy has just removed. Anyone apart from you and your wife have access to that?
It was hers. I didn't use it.
Never?
Never.
You see, the problem is the computer was used to send the email, the suicide note. It was sent when your wife's body had been lying in Setwell Wood for at least 6 hours, probably longer. So whoever emailed it to you, it wasn't her. Your wife did drown, sir, but I don't think she killed herself. I think she was murdered.
Oh, morning, Sergeant.
I need to have a look around the farm, Mr. Harrington. I haven't got a search warrant.
Help yourself, old son. Inside, outside. There are no bodies that I can call to mind, but you never know. Oh, just one thing. You won't leave a mess, will you?
Mrs. Bartlett had a computer, a laptop. You weren't aware of it?
Can't say as I was. She did bang on about the web. Gynecological advice on the web. Tarot card readings. Not my sort of thing. There's enough bullshit in Midsomer worthy without scouring the planet for the stuff.
You didn't have access to this computer?
Never even seen it. I haven't been inside Grange Farm for 10 years. Hello. Oh, hello, Mother. Oh, yeah, there is a policeman here as it happens. Are they putting up a schedule in the post office? By all means. It's my mother. She's in urgent need of a policeman for some reason. I'm in need of a drink.
Sergeant Troy.
Don't pull those up, Sean.
There's no flowers on them, Mum.
There would have been.
Can we go for a walk? I'm weeding.
No, not those.
Can we?
Well, just once around the village, all right?
Morning.
Something happened to Mrs. Bartlett's garden, Julie?
I didn't want to bother you, but Hannah thought... Well, I don't know what Hannah thought. However horrid, I can't see it has to do with poor Susan. Really, all I want is to sweep the flowers away and forget about it.
Oh, please, leave them for the moment, Mrs. Bartlett. My boss will want to take a look.
Well, do what you must. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one way to deal with other people's unpleasantness. Plenty of hot tea.
Oh, that'd be very welcome.
Why are you drawing Bosco? It's elimination. You can take the sausages.
I'm sorry. About Susan.
Are you?
Come on, Simon, of course I am.
She didn't care about you. She didn't give a stuff, but you never could take that.
What are you talking about?
You were trying to get her back and she still wouldn't listen. She still thought you were the same loser that you always were.
You're out of your mind.
Is that why you killed her? Because you begged her and she still wouldn't?
You're a maniac, Bartlett.
You are an animal!
Get lost!
I loved her. Do you even know what that means? You will get what's coming to you. If the police don't get you, I will.
Come on.
Hello, Sean. Hello, Julie.
Have you caught anyone?
We have to find out what happened first, don't we?
What about the dog?
Sergeant Troy is hot on the trail of every Jack Russell for miles.
But he won't even know what it looks like.
Yeah, well, he is a bit short of local knowledge.
Come on.
Mrs. Bartlett, Mrs. Harrington.
I'm sorry about this, Mr. Barnaby. Somebody's foul idea of a joke. I know you have more important things, and the flowers will grow again.
I'm not saying there is a link with your daughter-in-law's death, Mrs. Bartlett, but I'd like to know why anyone would think of doing something so very odd. Is there anyone you would regard as being your enemy? Or someone your son would?
People often fall out with each other.
Your garden's never been vandalised before, has it?
No. And I don't believe anyone we know would respond to such a... Susan's suicide by doing such a thing.
Well, I wish it were as simple as it appeared to be yesterday, Mrs. Bartlett, but it isn't. This is now a murder investigation.
Everyone thinks Susan's death makes it bad manners to stop him destroying the wood. You know I've come up with something that could bankrupt the man.
Get on with it if that's what you want.
What I want? We've been fighting this for the last 9 months, Simon.
I don't give a damn about the dissolution of the bloody monasteries.
Well, you should. It's you that gets Abbey Farm when all this is over. Look, ever since we met, you've banged on about what you could do with more land. I can make that happen. I can make sure that when we do get together, you will have everything you've ever wanted. Come back with me. You don't want to be here. It's miserable. I understand that.
Can't you wait till she's buried?
What is the decent period for abstaining from carnal knowledge of your mistress when your wife dies? If she'd walked out of here, you'd have thrown a party. It's the same woman.
It's not that simple.
Why not? Unless you killed her.
Of course I didn't kill her.
Well, you're a bit weak in the alibi department, darling. I only hope you can convince Barnaby.
So I don't want anything more to do with this, James or Setwell would.
Or me?
I didn't say that.
I could drop you off if you like, Mrs. Bartlett.
No, I'd rather walk. I have to go to the rectory. There's Susan's funeral. Bye, Mr. Barnaby.
You know Mrs. Bartlett a long time?
Forever. When we were kids, there was hardly a day we didn't meet. Usually in the wood. There's the ruins of a cottage there. We didn't think anyone else knew of it. Of course, everybody did. It's even marked on the map.
This thing with the flowers, Victoria Bartlett's garden. You believe it was a lot more than just a tasteless joke, don't you?
They were burning witches here up until the 17th century. One of the things the witches were accused of was putting the evil eye on people.
It wasn't the evil eye which killed Susan.
I only mean it makes a statement, a warning, if you like. Mr. Barnaby, I'm not easily frightened. But when I saw those flowers laid out in the shape of a dead body, another dead body, it made my blood run cold.
Can we go home? I don't expect Mr. Barnaby just goes home before he's finished protecting. I bet he does. He's a chief inspector. There's another one. Sausages, Sean. This is the one from the wood. It is. I'm going to investigate. I don't like it here, Julie. He's eaten them all, Julie.
No one comes here. No one! I know who you are! You come again and I'll have you! You will know the white trash of the wrath of God!
We can establish that the email was sent using the phone line in Grange Farm.
Yeah, but that doesn't get us very far. There was no password. Anyone who knew how to operate a PC, even at a basic level, could have got into it.
Yeah, but you'd need to know it was there, wouldn't you? And you'd need to get into the house if you weren't there already.
The house was empty.
Yeah, if Simon Bartlett left Bernadette Sullivan's when he said he did.
Well, she's not likely to lie. I mean, she's a barrister, isn't she?
I can see, Troy, that despite your experiences at Causton Crown Court, you still have a touching faith in the legal profession.
You think she is lying?
I think all sorts of people are lying, Troy. Susan Bartlett's phone calls.
Pretty well all to the gynecologist at St. Thomas's in London. She tried to phone Harrington a lot. The calls only last a few seconds. There's one very odd call she received the day before the murder. The number's been traced to Mrs. Caroline Harrington in Causton. I wouldn't have thought they had much to chat about.
You didn't take a pound of sausages this morning, did you, Sam?
Of course I did. I always take a pound of raw sausages to work with me. Everybody does. I don't want to be the odd one out, do I?
What's the use, then? All the kids.
Dee. Come on. Looks interesting.
It's just dogs. It's all the Jack Russells we followed to find where the lady was.
When did you do this, Julie?
Today.
You followed people.
We did find the dog. I'm sure we did. In an old house that's falling down.
That's it. I don't want any more of this. From now on, you do not leave the house or the garden on your own. You go to school and then you come home.
But Mr. Barnaby said...
You don't understand these things. It's not a game. Now go and sit up. Playing detective, it's got to stop.
Sam, we've got to find a better way of stopping it than shouting at her.
I don't want them going out on their own.
What's the matter?
Susan Bartlett. She didn't kill herself. Someone murdered her. Julie and Sean are out there following.
Hi. How's it going? Shut up. I'll tell you when I see you. Don't keep me waiting. Any trouble, you know what's going to happen.
James! James, if you're in there! I want to talk to you! James!
I've got the card. Chief Inspector Barnaby lives in Causton. We've got to tell him about Mr. Bloxham's Jack Russell. We're not allowed. It'll just have to be a secret, like he said.
There's things we need to talk about, James.
What?
It's not a conversation to have here.
Well, I don't care. We're celebrating. There's money in the bank from now on. And every time I draw some, it's going to make me feel so very, very good.
Shut up.
Let's have another drink.
No, more. I'll take you home.
Oh, we'll have one at the farm.
Do what you like.
Night, Mother. Bad manners to leave awake early, I know, but you can put a long face on with the best of them.
Can't you keep him under control?
No, Hannah. That's why I left him. James. There's something I need to tell you.
Well, come and have a drink then.
I don't want one.
Well, I do.
Oh, sod off then!
2 halves to Causton, please.
No school today?
Doing something important.
Oh, better not hang about then. There you go.
Yes, that's James, my son. You don't need a doctor to pronounce him dead.
I'll have to ask you more questions.
I'll be in the yard. George is still alive. At least we might be able to save him.
George. It's the dog.
Number 7. I'm starving.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Julie Fielding and this is my brother Sean. Is this where Chief Inspector Barnaby lives?
Well, yes, it is, but I'm afraid he's at work at the moment.
We've come a long way on the bus, about clues and everything.
Well, you better come in. I'm sure I can get hold of him for you.
Are you Mrs. Inspector Barnaby?
Yes, I suppose I am.
I'm ever so hungry.
He'll need to be kept warm. Don't feed him today. Something in the morning. And if he's sick again, well, I'll stop.
I'll bring him through.
Mr. Fielding.
Oh, I couldn't get hold of a damn vet. Anyway, Sam's forgotten more about dogs than they've ever known in that practice.
What happened to the dog?
Well, something knocked him out. Whatever it was strong. His sick took most of it. It's all around him.
Poison, is it?
No symptoms that I recognise. It's just knocked him out cold.
Nothing to tell you what it was?
An odd smell on his breath. It reminded me of something, but no, it's gone now.
Sir, have you got a minute? We found his car still outside the pub. His mother said he was in there with his wife, or ex-wife. Not quite sure what we're supposed to call her.
Oh, whatever she was yesterday, ex seems to cover it today. So Caroline Harrington gave him a lift home, did she?
Yeah, that means she was the last person to see him alive. So far, anyway.
Right, I'll talk to her in Causton. In the meantime...
Yeah?
There's a lot of dog vomit in there. Mr. Fielding will show you where it is.
Dog vomit?
Yeah, could you, collect it up? Much as you can.
His mobile's turned off, but the stations say he's gone out to Midsomer Worthy.
I didn't want to tell him there. It's all got to be a secret, you see. Can I have some more cake?
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
I could eat loads. Sure, it's rude to just ask for more.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Thank you.
Your parents do know you're here.
They found his body, like Susan, drowned. Everyone knows.
If you need a lawyer, I'm not cheap.
Look, I am sorry about yesterday. You don't get told your wife's been murdered. For God's sake, how am I supposed to handle something like that? The police are going to think it was me with everything that...
They can't prove anything. What aren't you telling me?
I went to Abbey Farm last night.
That's clever.
I didn't know someone was going to kill James. He wasn't even there. I am frightened, Bernadette. I went to the farm, I went home, I was on my own. He could have been there dead when I was.
Did anyone see you at Abbey Farm?
No.
Then you weren't there. And you weren't on your own, you spent the night with me. An alibi from an eminent barrister should even shut Barnaby up. Forget it all. Problem solved.
I called at the house and there was no one there.
You just missed Mr. Fielding. He was here. Look, you go on home. I'll take these two over to him at the kennels. Harry!
May we see some detecting, please?
Come on, in the car.
Can we put the siren on?
No, you may not. See you later, Joyce.
It was Mr. Bloxham's Jack Russell. Honestly.
In.
Hi, we can't come to the phone right now. Leave your message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Come and eat this evening. You won't feel much like cooking. Call me.
I panicked. I thought the police would come to me. They'd think I did it.
That's ridiculous, Simon.
Then I realised it was stupid. Setting up a false alibi with Bernadette, it was stupid. I went home, and for the first time I saw things clearly.
I do know, Simon. It's no different for anyone. When your father died...
We'd been happy. If the last few years hadn't been such a... It was me. I shut her out.
Maybe you should go away for a bit. Jonah can run the farm. If I cleared out her things...
No, I don't want anyone else doing that.
Right? When someone dies, you don't want to let go. But you will have to.
I do have to let go. I don't know why Susan died, why James did, but there is a poison that is going to stay with me for the rest of my life unless I do something about it.
Is that what Bernadette wants?
Bernadette?
Can't say I like the woman, but clearly when this is over, you and she...
No.
Oh. I thought...
I think I've just discovered that I don't like her very much either. In fact, there's something about her that... I'm going to sell the farm.
What?
As soon as Susan's funeral's over, Grange Farm goes on the market.
Simon, you can't throw away a lifetime's work. And what about all the other lifetimes? Your fathers, your grandfathers down the generations. We are a part of Midsomer Worthy. We matter here. It's madness. No, the answer is no.
I can buy another farm. Can't buy my way out of what's going on in here.
Denise will go ballistic. I mean, anything could have happened. Why didn't the school...
They're safe now.
So there's somebody out there who's killed 2 people, that's what you think?
We don't know.
Julie and Sean, I mean, they've seen things. They are witnesses, aren't they?
Nobody knows that. Look, I'll make sure the house is patrolled, OK?
This dog business.
Yeah, don't hold out much hope there.
Julie's very sure, though, isn't she? Julie! Julie! Tell Mr. Barnaby all the names of the hounds that you know. Go on.
That's Barnard. That's Chaser. That's Sable. He's got more black. There's Pharaoh. Tess. Floppy with the funny ears. Brandy. She had pups at Christmas. That's Kestrel and E.T.
You want something? You've got a Jack Russell Terrier. What if I have? Can we go inside?
I still need to find anyone who was in Setwell Wood on the day Susan Bartlett died. People see things. On their own, they don't mean much, but the smallest thing can help. And now there may have been another murder.
I wasn't there.
Your dog was seen in the wood in the afternoon, at a time when we know Mrs. Bartlett's body was already there.
Plenty of Jack Russells round here.
There's a good chance this was yours.
He goes where he wants, anywhere there's vermin. Plenty in Setwell Wood.
And you weren't with him?
No.
See, we haven't found anyone who saw Mrs. Bartlett after you did, Mr. Bloxham, when she drove out of Abbey Farm.
Next one would be him who killed her.
Oh, is this your dog? Yeah, boy.
Charlie don't like people very much. Here. Tablespoon twice a day. See off any infection, that will.
Yeah. What is that?
Herbs. Nature's remedies.
Thank you. Well, if you do happen to remember anything, Mr. Bloxham.
God, who knowest us to be in the midst of so many and great dangers. And by reason of the frailty of our natures, we are not always able to stand upright. Grant to us such strength as will support us in danger.
The cause of death is clear. Asphyxia. Direct result of liquid animal waste entering the breathing passages. It consumed a great deal of alcohol and valerian, the root of Valeriana officinalis. It's a sedative used for nervous conditions. Popular cure for insomnia. It's in any chemist.
So it's not dangerous?
Normally, no. However, normal isn't the word for what's in Mr. Harrington's system. Or what the dog threw up. But it looks to be a very concentrated form of valerian.
And Susan Bartlett?
I've been back, the same.
Enough to kill?
Not in a healthy adult. We're talking about paralysis, unconsciousness.
Out of the mouths of babes and sucklings.
She could have been knocked out, like by a robber. But later I thought it was like she was asleep.
Julie Fielding said she was asleep. I thought she said that because she didn't really understand what dead meant. But she was telling us exactly what she saw.
Tom, I know you're not a great believer in coincidences, but I was struck by where Mrs. Bartlett was found.
Setwell Wood.
Valerian's had various names in its long and ancient history, but in the Middle Ages it was called Setwell.
Harrington was drunk when he got home. He wouldn't have noticed if his whiskey tasted a bit strange. And Susan Bartlett, she was taking pills and potions like there was no tomorrow, some with valerian in. Small doses, but it wouldn't have been hard to substitute the concentrated stuff.
That puts it pretty close to home.
Doesn't it? What's Simon Bartlett's alibi for last night?
Miss Sullivan confirms he was with her.
Jonah Bloxham's dog. Anything else from Abbey Farm?
I found these. Harrington's life was insured for £400,000. 2 policies.
Well,
The premiums on these must have been a bit hefty. Are they still active?
Insurance company says yes. He wasn't paying for them. His wife was. She has been since the separation.
You've been separated from James for nearly 2 years now. Yet you still kept up the payments on his life insurance. That seems unusual.
This is just something I did.
He had no contact with the insurance companies. All the correspondence came straight to you. Did you discuss it with him?
There was no point talking to James about money. It only meant a row. As for correspondence, he ignored every envelope that came through the door.
Still seems a lot of insurance for a man so very close to bankruptcy.
We were trying to sort things out, to get back together. I really didn't kill him for this money, Mr. Barnaby.
I have to ask these questions, Mrs. Harrington, to make sense of things.
You find people's lives make sense, do you? It'd be very nice if they did. It's not my experience.
Sergeant Troy spoke to you after the death of Susan Bartlett to confirm the time you met your husband after the court case.
Yes.
You didn't tell him that you'd made a phone call to Susan Bartlett on the previous day.
No.
Well, was there a reason for the call?
I heard that James was seeing her. I wanted to know the truth.
What did she say?
She laughed.
That all?
I slammed the phone down. I decided I didn't want to know after all. In the end, it didn't matter whether anything had happened, only that it wouldn't happen again. That's what I wanted to say to him last night. But he was too drunk to listen. If I had any inclination to kill Susan, I would have done it years ago. I won't say it didn't cross my mind. Then.
He went to Warrington's farm and killed him. He done Susan Bartlett too. He took her body to the woods in his ATV. Searched the farm.
The call was logged at 1 o'clock this morning. It was made from the phone box in Midsomer Worthy.
Nothing on identity?
Anonymous mail, that's all. The man was on for less than a minute. You can see he didn't say very much.
Simon Bartlett went to Harrington's farm and killed him. He also killed Susan Bartlett. And he used the ATV to get her body into Setwell Wood.
That makes sense.
And the motive?
Jealousy.
A crime of passion. He killed his wife, and then he kills her lover. Sounds very Mediterranean, that, Troy.
I just drove up there. James wasn't there. I turned round and came home. I knew that I was under suspicion for Susan's death. I was afraid that if I said I'd been at Abbey Farm, you'd think...
Why? Why did you go there?
I wanted to talk to him.
If the police don't get you, I will. You do remember saying that, don't you?
That was... I didn't know what I was saying. I didn't mean it.
All right. So you came home. You were never at Miss Sullivan's at all?
No.
Why would she lie about it?
I believed it was to protect me. Now I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
Well, she wasn't just giving me an alibi. She was giving herself one.
Where is it?
for bail.
The whiskey spiked with valerian, stronger than anything in the lab's seen.
What about the rest?
The hair on the ATV is human. They'll be able to match it to samples of Susan Bartlett's hair. So whoever made that call is right. That's how he moved her. We're up against a top barrister here, sir. We'll have to tread carefully.
So will she. She's up against me.
Simon Bartlett is my client. I'd like to know precisely why he's been arrested.
I think you're under a misapprehension as to why you're here. You provided Simon Bartlett with a false alibi for the night of James Harrington's death. Don't need legal advice from me to understand the implications of that. You do admit he wasn't there.
I made a mistake.
Not something a distinguished lawyer should make a mistake about.
My mistake's much dumber than that. I believed a weak man was something else. I believed he wasn't still in love with the dull, stupid woman he married. When he told me he'd been at Harrington's, I saw the fear. I lied for him. It seemed more reliable than a marriage license.
Knowing he could have murdered James Harrington and his own wife?
Simon couldn't kill anyone.
We have evidence that says he did.
Then look at it again.
Charges against you don't stop at wasting police time and conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. If Mr. Bartlett is a suspect, then so are you.
I'm not some criminal you've pulled in off the street, Chief Inspector.
I find criminals in very unexpected places, Mrs. Sullivan. May even be, if Mr. Bartlett isn't a suspect, you still are. He seems to think that you could have killed his wife and his neighbour. Setwale Wood. You know a lot about that.
I've wasted enough time on it.
Do you know what Setwale means?
It's a plant, valerian.
Yes, someone here is referred to as the devil's herb. Is that the same plant?
What's this all about?
In 1652, a woman was burned as a witch, apparently because she tried to kill her neighbour with the devil's herb.
Witchcraft didn't kill Susan Bartlett or James Harrington.
No. But both bodies contained large amounts of valerian. You were trying to stop Harrington felling the wood using some old feudal laws, whatever. Why did you need to know anything about herbs and potions?
It interested me.
Where did you get the information?
Church records, the library. A local historian wrote a piece about the Bloxham family back in the 50s.
As in Jonah Bloxham?
He's a descendant. The woman they burned as a witch was called Mary Bloxham. Even after the war, the villagers used to go to his grandfather for remedies. Old people trusted him more than the doctor.
The ATV. There couldn't have been any forensic just sitting there on Bartlett's ATV. Bloxham spent a morning cleaning it.
Like I see arrows in the land of the giants. Even so are the young children.
bring the car round, Troy? There's something I better leave the lab to look at.
What is it?
Nature's remedy, that, Troy. It's from Bloxham for the dog bite.
You didn't take it?
Afraid I did.
We got her early enough to save the house, but Mr. Bloxham's touch and go.
Where is he?
In here. He's not badly burnt, but he's taken in a lot of smoke. He's unconscious. He's got a nasty crack on the head.
He's fine. Like nothing's happened. You know, I think I know what knocked him out. I recognise the smell, it's valerian. I remember it from when I was a kid. My dad used to say that the gypsies used it to deal with unfriendly dogs. It doesn't stay in the system, and it doesn't leave any after effects, but it must have taken a hell of a lot to do that.
You think that started it?
It's old enough to be lethal.
The way the fire spread, there must have been something on the carpet. They thought the paraffin heater started it, but the thing hadn't been used for years.
This has been stripped. They've lost pictures, old black and white photographs. Didn't register at the time. He didn't want me to see. And he wasn't the only one.
When we were kids, there was hardly a day we didn't meet.
I'm letting the garden get out of hand. It's time I did some clearing up.
Me too, Victoria. High time.
What is it? What's the matter?
You'll be cross.
Of course I won't.
You were before.
What is it, Julie?
Look inside, Troy. I'll try the garden.
No one here, sir. All the doors are open.
Mr. Barnaby, I saw your car. This doesn't make any sense. But I had to say something. Julie was looking out of her bedroom, and well, she's very sure that she's...
Best in her own words, Mrs. Fielding. Julie.
Mrs. Harrington took her away, and she had a shotgun pushing in her back.
Out. Hannah, this is madness.
Corson's right, the main road.
No, not the main road.
Where do you think she's going?
There's the ruins of a cottage there. It's even marked on the map.
Left. Setwell Wood, left. Go on. That's it.
No further to run, Victoria.
You frightened me, Hannah.
You murdered my son. You killed Susan, too. I knew as soon as I heard the word Valerian. Remember how you picked the plants with Jonah? You'd catch rabbits and squirrels. See how long they stayed unconscious. Mostly they died. Not a very nice hobby for the prettiest girl in Midsomer, were they? Your parents were relieved when you discovered boys. Poor Susan. Wasn't there an easier way to get rid of her? No, despite everything, he wouldn't leave her. And finally you knew there'd never be a Bartlett heir. My God, is that it?
He didn't have the guts to kick her out.
So you did it for him?
I put my son first. I looked at James, a drunk, who couldn't keep his life together because of her. She was dangerous.
But if she delivered grandchildren?
The Bartletts have farmed here for 500 years. You don't let that disappear. There's a debt to the future. For God's sake, Hannah, even your waster of a son could produce children.
Is that why you killed him?
I didn't want to. He saw my car here. He was blundering about in the wood. Drunk, I suppose. I don't know what he was doing. But he knew once the police came.
Any trouble?
He phoned me.
You know what's going to happen?
He wanted money from me. He wanted me to pay him to keep quiet.
That way.
That's not all he wanted. He wanted to rub our noses in the dirt. To destroy us.
It would be a good idea if you put the gun down, Mrs. Harrington.
I'd like to go home now, Mr. Barnaby. We're really not friends anymore.
We've been friends all our lives, Mr. Barnaby. I wouldn't even let a dog of mine suffer more than it had to.
Susan Bartlett had to be replaced.
By Bernadette Sullivan?
By any woman who could provide a grandchild. But Harrington worked it out. He put the flowers in Victoria's garden. Not to say, you're next, just, I know you did it.
But why would Bloxham frame Simon Bartlett?
He found out what she'd done. He wasn't part of it. Yes, she learned all about Valerian from him some 40 years before. But Bloxham was trying to incriminate Simon because Simon was about to break his mother's heart.
By selling the farm?
Yeah. The farm was everything to Bloxham, too. He grew up there. And Victoria, she was 5 years younger than him, but she was like a kid sister. Hannah said she idolized him, and he loved her. But couldn't stay kids forever. So he turned the only time he was happy into a private world. And he had to protect it. And even Simon was expendable. Victoria didn't see it like that.
Thank you for waiting for me, Mr. Barnaby.
Bloxham's damn dog!